Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. It's been a little while since I've done an episode with our Predator Racing group. Last season we overachieved in a way, but we didn't, obviously nothing to really brag about. This season we started off pretty good. In the first race we finished 4th and 6th, which is a fantastic start for us, considering the car is still a piece of shit. Drivers, we haven't got any new drivers yet, still going with Anna and Angela. I would like to change them, but we'll see how we go. We are scouting a bunch of drivers and already scouted a few new drivers that we got from the scouting facility, which we did build right here. I'd love to upgrade, but at this stage no money. Get more hidden drivers, and probably would be more beneficial to build something else, but yes, no money. Basically we need to get a level 2 design center or level 2 factory, and well, simply put, they're not very cheap, 8 million each. So maybe we'll forget about the scouting facility level 2 and we'll try and upgrade one of these by the end of the season. As far as our card, loving our design still, looks fantastic. We got a new suspension on the way. And as far as reliability, well, we actually built a new engine here already, which is good. I'm happy with that. Did we give the engine to an? Yes, we did. We gave it to Anna. Okay, so that's why is she unhappy. What, she wants the better engine? Well, it's not gonna happen, girl. It's bad luck. So front wing and rear wing spec parts, which is good as far as reliability. We don't have to worry about it. We improved the engines a bit. Now we're working on the brakes. Gotta get everything of this into the 70s and then take it all the way up to the 100. The next race is in Munich, coming up right now. But first, yes, well, I mean, I'd love to get a new driver, but we are still scouting a lot of them. I guess I don't wanna jump the gun too early, unless obviously I know Balcazar is gonna be a pretty good driver. She's always pretty good from the new drivers, so there's always a chance we might go for her. I mean, we got Carlos, we could go for. Smoothness is not fantastic, but his overtaking, braking is great. Adaptability. The only thing I don't like with him is obviously fuel hungry. Marketability is only 15%. You really want, I mean, if he's someone who can win us races, then marketability will improve, I guess. The better the team is, the more successful, the more marketable they are. But yes, at this stage we only 1 star. Our current drivers are probably pretty shit. Yes, Angela's 18 marketability and Anna as well, even worse too. So they're both pretty shit in that regard. But yes, we'll see how we go. Started the season off pretty good, like I said, so who knows. If the car is decent, they can probably do a decent job. But the thing is, the car is the worst on the grid. We got the worst drivers. Headquarters, we're not the worst, and everything else we are the worst. At least we're not the worst in something, which is good. Alright, let's get to the race. So we'll go for, no point going for the 75. We either go for something worthwhile or no point doing anything at all. Of course, Angela and Anna is the drivers we're gonna pick. So acceleration was kind of more useful for this track. As far as recommendations go, we'll try something like that. As always, we got medium. We are going to have rain though, so it doesn't matter. We'll do 1 stint on the mediums. Let's get that into the green. Try something like that. See how that goes. Mediums, yep. We are going to take practice. I would like to simulate a session, but just can't really trust it with the simulator. Sometimes they just use way too many tires, and if they use the softs, because you can't say use only mediums during practice. I don't want to be wasting softs in practice and then have less for the race. Let's see how we go. Let's do 1 stint and then we'll do a stint on the intermediates probably. And here we go, finishing off the first lap. Third, fourth, started raining already. Alright, that didn't take long, did it? But we managed to just finish as it started raining. So obviously we're going to intermediates for the next stint. I'll finish 6th and 9th at the end after the first stint, mainly because other drivers got stuck in the rain. They got caught in the rain, so they helped us. So for now we got everything good and good. Do we want to try and adjust anything? Maybe just a little adjustment. Still only one lap. Let's go out on inters. Yes. And for Angela, there's one excellent in here. Excellent, okay, and good. So we definitely wanna adjust that and maybe go back towards top speed a little bit. Inters and send her out. Well, sending them out on inters might have been a mistake. By the time they finish this out lap, the track is gonna start drying real quick. Which is ridiculous, it's only 21 degrees. Can't drive it in a minute like that, or 3 minutes. That much, look at that, that's ridiculous. Ah well, obviously times are gonna be pathetic. No point bringing them in, because by the time we send them out, they won't really finish the proper out lap. I mean, they finish the out lap, but they won't finish the fast lap. So that's pointless. That was a waste of tires. Yep, we fucked that one up. That's alright. It's just practice. No, I don't really care about the times that much. They're still holding pretty good, 6th and 9th, which is impressive. And that was on the mediums as well. There we go, 8th and 12th. So they obviously got a little bit more pace in them still with soft tires. So we got an okay, great, and okay. We went from 3 goods, so we gotta go back to the 3 goods. And Angela's setup is fantastic. Anna's, we gotta go back to the good 3 goods, and then we can readjust this one back to great. And do auto picks. So for Anna, she ended up 19th. Okay, so that was 3 goods. So now we wanna readjust that a little bit back that way, so that goes back to great. And then we'll take that bit more that way. Just give it a go, see what happens. Ah crap, we're gonna have rain in the qualifying too, so we definitely wanna get. Oh yeah, there's no qualifying here, is there? We're actually in the race. I keep forgetting that this division has no qualifying. There's gonna be lap 4, 5, 6. Pretty much right. Well, we can only fuel for 7 laps. They can do 9 to 11 laps on these tires. So tires should last till the rain starts. Fuel obviously won't. That's just pathetic. So I guess leave it, fuel them all the way. And Angela's setup ended up fantastic. She's starting 7th. So we got 8 to 9, which again should just about last to about lap 7. As long as the fuel lasts, which kind of ruins. We can't really go on high engine mode. We have to conserve the fuel. It's on 17 degrees. We go push on the tires though, at least initially get some heat into them. Let's see how that goes. So Angela starting 7th and Anna starting 19th. Okay. I guess it's not based on the championship standings this time, because they're only a few positions apart after the first race. Anna's already made up 2 spots. Angela's dropped 1. Oh, now she's back up into 7th. I'll keep an eye out on the rain. Our objective is to finish 9th and above, so right now Angela's holding there, but for how long? We'll see, probably not for long. There we go, Angela's already dropped down to 10th. Rain's getting closer. Tire temperature is not really going up, is it? You have to leave them and push on the tires. And she's down to 11th, 12th, soon to be 13th, absolutely useless. At least when the rain starts you can probably push on the engine right now, because the engine condition is good, because we only got 7 laps of fuel. In lap 4 probably we need at least, we need to maximize the fuel so we can go straight onto the inters when we actually do pit. Otherwise we have to do a pit stop before we even go onto wet tires, and I'd rather not do that. We're obviously a slow car, so we want to try and do less pit stops if we can do longer stints. We can do really short stints, but I don't think the car is really that fast to really maximize that strategy. Angela just did 3 personal bests, so she did her fastest lap of the race. That's good, I guess. Tires are going to last, no problem. See, fuel, we got 2 laps, just a little over 2 laps left, so when do we send them into the pits? Then who do we send in first? Do we can send Anna in, I guess, at the end of this lap. She's already at the back, we'll pit her nice and early. Looks like it might rain all the way to the end of the race, but can't see right to the end. But at least to lap 13, 12 laps, so we're going thirds. Again, we can only get 7 laps of fuel. Parts should last till the next pit stop, hopefully. So we send her into the pits. You just see the personal best in sector 1. Angela, she should be fine on fuel to finish 1 more lap after this. It's starting to rain. Not yet. It will start to rain soon. Angela's up into 2nd. Now we can go to overtake, and still hasn't started to rain though. Even though it's supposed to. It should have. And there we go, rain started. Okay, so it can, she won't have fuel and the tires, so we definitely have to pit her. From 2nd place, fuel her all the way, 7, yep. Part conditions, damn it, suspensions under 30. Do we take a risk and see if it lasts till the next pit stop? Because we got 11 laps, we can only do 7 on the... Let's try it, hopefully the suspension will last. So she's riding 2nd right now. The track is drying. What do you mean the track is drying? It just started raining. Stupid, the track is drying. What the hell are you on about? But now we can go a little bit more aggressive in the engine. And Angela comes out in 5th after the pit stop. Fantastic. That's a huge jump. Probably won't stay there for too long, but hopefully she can at least hang on and finish the race in top 9 and get us good money. She's under pressure. She's down to 6th, 7th. Fucking useless. Come on. I know the car's not very good, but come on, I really need better drivers. I need better drivers to maximize this shit car. I mean, having a shit car and shit drivers is not gonna help. Oh, back up into 5th. Nice move. Obviously, the tank is still on dry tires. Who the fuck knows why, really. 5th and 11th right now, looking pretty impressive. Mello's in the pits. So Angela goes up into 4th. Car conditions getting pretty bad. We got 7 laps remaining after this one, so well, Angela's car conditions worse, but Anna has less fuel. Anna will have to probably pit first, or maybe not. Maybe we can pit Anna now, although with the fuel we're gonna struggle, aren't we? Ideally want to do one more lap with both of them at least. And then we can crank the engine up in the last stint a little bit. Yes, okay, we'll pit Anna first. Oh shit, it's gonna actually get pretty dry towards the end, but still gonna have water on the track. I think we have to go intermediates. We can't really go on dries right now. The fueler to the end. That fuel should be fine. We'll fix suspension, fortunately, and the gearbox. Everything else should be fine. But 31-second pit stop. God damn it! I hate this early season crap with all these long pit stops. Angela's looking good so far. Parts are not looking good though, so we'll have to pit her. We could have probably pitted her now anyway. She's up into third. We're gonna do one more lap anyway, so let's go crank up the engine. We got the fuel. She could, as far as fuel goes, I mean tires go, she could probably do 2 more laps. And then possibly could even go on dries, but that's too much of a gamble. Let's just go inters. Fuel her all the way so we can crank up the engine. How many that's gonna add then? Well, why not? Better safe than sorry, I guess. Might as well. It's gonna be a long pit stop either way. An extra 4 seconds. Could make a big difference, but I'd rather finish the race and hopefully finish 9th and not worry about finishing 3rd or 5th. As long as he's in the top 9, get the good money. So you can keep improving the car, that's the most important. So she's in pits with the Oste as well at the same time. Let's see if she can get out before he does. Come on. Ah, damn it, he's right in front of us. He obviously also had a long pit stop, but it's still 7th is fantastic. Fresh tires. Tang probably will last at the end of the race on those tires. So we're mellow, though they might not, especially when once the tire is drying, the tire wear will be even worse. We got excess fuel. Okay, let's burn some of that excess fuel then. Crank up the engine and let's go. Angela's in 7th. Who was in pits? So Tang did pit again, damn it, but still came out in front of us. Son of a bitch. And where's Mello? Mello. He also pitted and stayed in front of us. Damn it. That's alright. Again, like I said, ooh, Anna's in the top 9 as well now. Fantastic. It's turning out to be a pretty good race, which we seem to usually do in the rain. I think it's mainly because of the computer's AI with going on to intermediates and dries. Sometimes they just freaking stay on dries when it's clearly time for intermediates, which does help me on the end of the day to take advantage of it. So 7th, pretty comfortably in 7th. Anna's in 9th, although she's got just so Doddier chasing her down. I'm about to start our second last lap. Fuel's looking pretty good. Second last lap, want to make sure we have enough fuel though. Tires, make sure that keep the heat up in the tires. Still 6th and up into 6th. What happened? Oh, Chu retired. Thank you, Chu. But Anna just lost a spot to John's Doddier. So she stays in 9th. Angela's up into 6th. Brilliant. She's chasing Tang down, although I don't think she can catch him. Oh, there we go, it's finished. Wait, what? Anna's already finished? So she must have been left then. Far out. Angela, what's... Ooh, suspension's down. A lot of parts not looking too good, but she's gonna hold on to 6th. I bloody hope so. Tang isn't too far in front of us, that bastard. But stayed in front of us. 6th, fantastic race. 6th and 9th, that's absolutely perfect for us. Especially for Anna. Anna started 19th, so to finish 9th is absolutely fantastic. Angela made up 1 spot from where she started, which is good enough. I'm happy, more than happy with that. Of course, no scrutineering parts. I rarely use risky parts. So we got 15 and 12 points picked up. Brilliant. So Angela's ahead of Anna now. Wow. For 1 point, but still, wow. Again, starting 7th, 19th. Not fair on Anna, but hey, fantastic start to the season. First 2 races, Predator Racing Group, we're on top. Holy crap. Definitely not ready to get promoted though. But holy crap. We're not gonna stay there obviously. Just a fantastic start to the season. Unlikely we can keep up the form this like that, but who knows? Might get lucky, finish first. We can refuse to get promoted. Stay at least 1 more season here if we do win, which I still doubt we can actually hang on to the lead at this stage. Driver improvements, and that's what I'm concerned about right there. Money. We want to bring in as much money as possible. On turn of top of the times, yep, car conditions. Okay, well, wow, Hannah's car condition is brilliant, only 23% dropped. That's pretty good. Interview, let's have a look. You attempted a quick pit stop for Anna during the last race, but it resulted in a mistake. Your very own chairman criticized the move, saying that motorsport isn't the place for gambling. Yes, it is. We had to go for it. Every second makes a difference in this sport. He's right, I should have been more careful. Nope, he's wrong. If Ines hadn't been performing so poorly, I wouldn't have. Nope. We had to go for it. Simple as that. Hard for win for drivers in Munich. And scouting. Oh, here we go. Balcazar will be one of the very best drivers in the European Racing Series. On top of that, she still has some potential. The question is, how much money would Chica want? I mean, overtaking is not really fantastic, is it? But actually thought her stats would be better than that. Easy on fuel, wet water pro. Well, wet weather pro. Racing trucks, marketability is better than my drivers. I mean, if you just do a quick comparison to Anna, because she's definitely better than Angela. Better braking, better cornering, better smoothness, same overtaking, worse consistency for Balcazar, better adaptability, better fitness, slightly better feedback and better focus. Marketability 45 to 2%. Question is, how much would she ask for? And even Angela's performed pretty well though, but I mean, let's be serious. Well, we have 392,000 per race. What the when the hell did we make this offer? We can't freaking pay that much. I don't think she's really worth that much. I mean, marketability is fantastic. She's passive, so overtaking sucks. Young gun, which is okay, and charity work abroad marketability 20%. I'm just don't like that overtaking. She's on 2, plus passive is -2, so what, during the race she's actually on 0. She's pretty good on tire wear, which doesn't really matter when you can only fuel the car for 7 laps anyway, and the tires can go 10 to 11 laps. Realistically, 15 would be just fine for this division. But okay, so we're offering her, when we are making good money at this stage, we possibly could afford something like that. She's probably not gonna be very good. Probably not very good. Could be decent. Interested to see the marketability. But I'm gonna see what Balcazar might be interested in. Status isn't important. Wages are fairly important. Well, short-term contract. Well, I'll give you medium. I'll give her what I think is a decent signing on fee. And if you finish 5th or above, I'll give you a bit of a bonus. Let's see if she goes for that. Probably won't, but we'll give it a go anyway. I guess let's stay optimistic and say she'll take it. Unlikely, but why not? So where we stand with the brakes, still in 40%. I guess it was checked just before the race. It's not really gonna improve during the race season now, so There you go. This one didn't even accept. I can't really offer more than that, and I'm not gonna offer more than that. As much as I might want a better driver, I'm not gonna go broke. There's no guarantee she's really gonna do much better, and she should at least improve the sponsors from 1 star to 2 stars, but still, the terms not met. Okay, so we were negotiating with, what is she, unemployed? What role were we offering her? She's low. What the hell is she? I think she was, yeah, Charlotte and Charlotte. Lead designer, what do we offer? We offer the 54,000 per race. If you have a look, her engine's 13 and she's a 3-star compared to this piece of crap. Well, let's just put her into favorites real quick. Let me just double check. I'm sure, yes, as a designer. Okay, I mean, yeah, the lead designer. So she not happy with 54,000. Well, let's go 70. No, let's go 80. Because if someone can, we get somebody better who can actually design us a car, then the drivers can perform better even if they're shit drivers for less money. Target 14th or above, pretty shit money, so no point really taking that. I'm waiting for this one to expire because shit up front, decent bonus, but we're not gonna finish second. I mean, we might fluke it, but honestly unlikely. Suspension's been built. Is it a usable part or not? Yes, no, it's a low risk. So low risk, you can possibly get away with it. We can give it to Angela. I mean, low risk might give us a few races and then eventually she will get fined or penalized and lose places, but it's a pretty good suspension. So why not? Because our suspensions, well, we're not the worst. We're the worst in gearbox and the worst in the engine. We already improved the engine once, didn't we? Should we improve the engine again? Probably yes. There's many parts that we need improving on, so that goes. So that's same, less improvability, but as far as performance starts at 104. I mean, if I'd like to. What does this do? Top speed during qualifying. Oh, come on. So we want to go for this one's low risk. Starts off a bit better and more improvability, but low risk. This one isn't a low risk and it's still an improvement. I reckon we'll go for this. I usually improve the parts for next season, but why not improve some parts for the current season? See if towards the end of the season we can actually get some really good results. So contract renegotiations, Balcazar, of course Shiva didn't accept that. Let's try that and see how we go. What about if we speed and a bit more money for signing on fee? And how about we make you a #1 driver? Let's be honest, she's better than both our drivers, so why not give her #1? Interview layout discussion in GMA. Alright, let's do it. There's recently been a lot of talk about changing Tondella's layout. Do you think it's a good idea? I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't care if they want to change the layout. It's definitely tricky to see exactly who is going to benefit from this rule change. Exactly, I'd rather wait to see which direction the other teams are leaning in before I make up my mind. Yep, why not? Honestly, at this stage, those sort of rules don't bother me. Like I keep saying, the car is shit. It's all about making money, improving the car. Whatever track they give us, if the car is good, we're gonna win, so it doesn't really matter. So we're about to meet. The boarding session is always okay, so she's still not happy, and this is the last chance. Well, I'll give you 100,000 per race. That's as high as I'm going, and here we go with Sweden and with a nice signing on fee. It's accepted, bitch. Come on. Don't be so greedy. You're freaking unemployed, and you're not that fucking good. Hey, new sponsor offer. And still shit. God damn it, let's give me some good, like $500,000 or something up front. And that was the bad offer anyway. How's the car looking? 62, 58. Yep, still have to keep going on the brakes. Buckles are still not happy. Well, just getting a bit too high now. I'm not going for 400. Just tough luck. You can stay unemployed. Fucking greedy cunts. And what do we have here? Scouting report. Would be one of the European Racing Series' top drivers. He still has some potential. Yeah? Yeah, looked like he was gonna be very good. Well, pretty consistent across the board. Marketability is fucking pathetic. Or media shy marketability. Come on, man. That's pretty consistent across the board. Nothing's fantastic, but everything's kind of even. And again, compared even to Hannah, she doesn't really get past 12 in anything, so he's better than her, and obviously clearly better than Angela. Angela's marketability is only 18, so we don't really lose much, and Anna's is 2. But yeah, definitely not gonna make an offer for him at this stage. We'll wait for some other scouting reports to be finished. We got plenty more to come. Look at that. A lot of drivers, so might as well wait and see. New vote started. Here we go. Replacing current racing to Dala track B will be replaced by track D, impacting some of the track characteristics. So this rule will benefit teams likely to perform well on track D. The rule will not benefit our teams. Don't even mention it. You know what? We got to just abstain, right? Track D, track B. Who cares? Track is a track for us. Like I keep saying, shit car, so it's approved. Alright, we saved the vote for something more important for us. So the next race is coming up. Hey, we got a new lead designer. Fantastic. She's still not really happy with the cost per race at 100,000, which is obviously a lot more than this one, but look at this one. Brakes 1, rear wing 1, which is a spec part anyway. Engine 6, suspension 7, not too bad. And this one, engines 13, suspension 11. Yeah, everything's pretty much in blue except the front wing, which is kind of consistent. Not fantastic, but it should be a big improvement on this one. So we're definitely gonna take her for 100,000, which obviously leaves us a bit less money we could spend on a driver if we do decide to get a new driver. But at least we get a new designer, which for next season at least should get some better parts. And we're about to travel to Milan for the next race, so as always I'll end the episode here. Next episode we'll start off with the race in Milan. We got more car improvements coming up, new engine, which we have to improve improvability on as well, but another better engine coming up on the way, which is good. We'll see what happens with the scouting, We got Boris Vyhovsky coming in next, still by the looks of it. It looks like could possibly be a decent driver here if overtaking is at least in the 10s, smoothness is around the 13. Might be good, and if marketability is like at least 40, might be a fantastic option. And obviously depends how much money he'll ask for. But for now, thanks for watching guys. If you like the episode, hit the like button and subscribe. Helps a lot, and I'll see you all in the next one.